My mom bought a record from a door-to-door sales representative when I was a kid, this brightly covered vinyl album called The Music Machine. Maybe you had this as a kid as well. This would have been in the early 1980s. The album cover featured a conductor with a big mustache in a red coat with his arms upraised as if to mark out time for this Rube Goldberg-looking contraption standing beneath a fruit tree in a green field while two delighted little children looked on. I've met more than one person in my adulthood whose parents also purchased this album from a door-to-door sales rep, and there's one song from that album that everyone who's ever heard it remembers, a story about a snail named Herbert. The record slows the singer's voice down to really get the point of the chorus across. And it goes, have patience, don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry. Welcome to Rhythm and Word, an experience of music and reflection produced for you by the congregation of Fourth Presbyterian Church in Chicago. This video, if you haven't guessed already, is about patience. Other videos in this series this summer are about love and joy and faithfulness and kindness, things that the Bible calls the fruit of the Spirit. I have replayed that Herbert the Snail song in my head more times than I can count over the past 40 plus years because I first heard it as a kid. Because the fruit of the Spirit, called patience, is not something that comes naturally to me. I hurry and worry by default most of the time. You can probably relate to that. Maybe you can also relate to the outcome of all of that hurrying and worrying, which in my experience is rarely beneficial. I make hasty decisions and sloppy mistakes, which only intensify the tendency to hurry and to worry. The biblical fruit of patience is a contrast to that kind of life, and yet not necessarily a contrast in the way that we might expect. The scriptures exhort us to patience, not as an alternative to hurry, but rather as an alternative to despair. A New Testament scholar explains patience like this: patience is the capacity to endure or persevere under unfavorable circumstances or provocation. Without patience, this writer says, one loses hope and falls back into compromises with the present evil state of affairs. Patience is not passive waiting. Patience is not indifference to hardship or struggle. The kind of patience that the Bible calls a fruit of the Spirit is persistent. It endures. It is strong and focused and determined. The psalmist in the Bible urges us to this kind of patience. In Psalm 37, wait patiently for God. Do not fret over those who prosper in their way, over those who carry out evil devices. Patience is an alternative to fretting over those who carry out evil devices, who make war, who grind people down for their own gain. Fretting will lead us to accommodate ourselves to evil for the sake of self-preservation. But patience is the better way. Patience supports hopeful resistance, measured even in the smallest steps taken day after day after day after day. I hope that you will join me in a prayer that the Spirit of God would make us all more patient so that we might endure in the struggle to make visible the abundant, just reign of God for all who are hurried and worried. Go in peace.
Lord, make us more holy. Lord, make us more holy. Lord, make us more holy till we meet again. Holy, 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 until we meet again. Lord, make us more loving. Lord, make us more loving. Lord, make us more loving till we meet again. Loving, loving, loving until we meet again. Lord, make us more patient. Lord, make us more patient. Lord, make us more patient till we meet again. Patient, patient, patient until we meet again. Lord, make us more faithful. Lord, make us more faithful. Lord, make us more faithful till we meet again. Faithful, faithful, faithful until we meet again.
Thank you for watching this installment of Rhythm and Word. We've been making these Rhythm and Word videos for about a year now. This roughly 15-minute midweek spiritual pause has featured dozens of songs from our jazz quartet, and prayers and meditations from nearly every one of the pastors at Fourth, as well as some church members. They have been viewed hundreds of times, making Rhythm and Word an important expression of Fourth Church's worship life. We want to make Rhythm and Word better and more useful to you and to everybody who watches it. And to that end, we would appreciate if you could take just a few minutes after watching this video to complete a brief survey about Rhythm and Word and some of Fourth Church's other online programming, such as our Sunday morning worship live stream and our online adult education classes. You'll find a link in the show description below. Thank you on behalf of Fourth Church for helping us to refine Rhythm and Word so that it suits what you need and what you want from it. God bless.